Shalom, shalom, Israel, shalom to the 12 tribes. Yahshua, giving the course. All honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah Hashem. Mahashiach Yahawah. That's all praises, honor, glorification unto the Most High God, Yahawah. In the name of His only begotten Son, Mahashiach Yahawah, who the world refers to as Jesus Christ. And He is the Savior of the nation of Israel. All right? Shalom, shalom. So, I'm getting straight into this. It's basically going into, standing up against evildoers, right? Let's go to the book of Psalms, right? Let's go to Psalms chapter 96, right? Let's look at 94 and 16, right? Let's go to Psalms 94 and 16, right? And it reads, who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity, right? So who's going to stand up for Yahawah, right? Who's going to stand up for the truth? Who's going to stand up, right, for Yahawah, right? Who's going to stand for, what we believe in, right? And what the scriptures say against the evildoers, the workers of iniquity, right? Because, you got a lot of people saying, a lot of heinous stuff in these last days, right? And being homosexual, that's okay. That's one of them, right? Advocating for homosexuality, right? Advocating for a lot of stuff, a lot of evil stuff in these last days, right? Let's go to the book of Isaiah, right? Let's go to Isaiah 13. And we have to tell our people where we're going off, where they're going off at. That's first and foremost, right? That's Isaiah 58:1, right? Where it says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins, right? So, standing up, right, for the truth amongst our people, that's first and foremost, right? Let's go to Isaiah 13:1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, right? So we got to shake the hand, man, right? We got to get on our people, right? It says what? That they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones. So the Lord, if you're in this truth, right? If you're in this truth right now, right, as we speak, the Lord has called you the sanctified one, right? Because you've been sanctified by Yahawah. You've been chosen, like it says in the book of John 16:15, right? You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should bring forth fruit and that your fruit should remain, right? So the Lord chose us, right? Like the Lord said in the book of 2 Ezra, right? Then shall be known who are my chosen, And so when we go to Isaiah 13:3, it says, I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness, right? So we rejoice in the highness of the Most High, right? We rejoice in His highness. And so the sanctified ones, they're going to stand up against evildoers, right? They're going to stand up against the workers of iniquity. That's what it says in the book of Isaiah chapter 1, right? Let's go to Isaiah 1. So like Isaiah chapter 6. All right, let's go to Isaiah 6. Verse 8. It says, also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me. So that's what Isaiah said, right? The Lord said, who's going to stand up for us, right? He asked that question, right? Who am I going to send, right? Who's going to be my prophet, right? That I'm going to send to my people, right? And if you are a mighty man in this truth, right, and you know the precepts, you know the breakdowns, you got motivation through the Spirit to go out there and teach, right, to go out there and proclaim the gospel, right, to go out there and do in Jeremiah 28:8, right, prophesy against the nations, right, then do so. Because the Lord said, whom shall I send? Somebody has to do it, right? It says, whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, here am I, send me. See that? So that's what Isaiah said, bro. Right? He said, hey, Lord, send me. You know? And that's what we're saying. Hey, when we came into the truth, we signed that document, man. Right? The Lord said, you know, on a spiritual piece of paper. Right? And the contents on the paper, it says, look, when you sign this paper, look, meaning when you come into this truth, right? Hey, you're going to be my sanctified one, and you're going to have to go out for me, right? And we represent Yahawah Ba'ashim on a daily basis, right? We also have to keep that in mind. So when we're encountering the evildoers, we're not only representing ourselves, but also our nation, and as well, most importantly, for our God, man. Right? Because that's what all these religious people, they represent their God, right? Like damn Muslims, right? And, you know, the Muslims, they represent Allah, right? They represent Muhammad, you know. And so we represent Yahawah Ba'ashim in this truth, right? So when we're going out and encountering the evildoers, we gotta make sure that we're on point, you know, through the spirit, of course, right? So come on, right? I didn't want to make this too long either. Just an exhortation, a reminder that we got to stand up against the evildoers, right? Because somebody has to do it, right? And somebody has to condemn the evil works that's in this society, right? In this present world. Let's go to John chapter 3, right? Because this is the case right here. Let's go to John 3 and 19. And this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world. And that light is talking about Yahawah, right? And on a more so spiritual level, this light that's coming to this dark world is first and foremost Yahawah. Because, you know, when you read John chapter 8, verse 12, Yahawah said that he's the light of the world. But as well as what? As the truth, right? So the truth comes into this world, right? That light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. See that? So men, they love darkness more than light, right? They would rather, you know, commit iniquity, commit sin. They would rather break the Sabbath, eat pork, commit adultery, commit murder, right? They would rather do this than to hearken onto the light because the light is too bright for them. Right? They're in darkness. And so we have to bring that light to the evildoers. Because the evildoers, they're in darkness until now. Like it says. Verse 20. Even everyone that doeth evil hateth the light. Right? Now that cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. So if they're not going to come to the light, we got to bring that light to them. Right? If they ain't going to come to it, we got to bring that light to them. Right? So with that, I'd like to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah Ba'ashim. Lord willing, this is edifying. Shalom.